Yo, yo, welcome to the Becomings. So, I wanted to come to you guys and talk to you about the importance of knowing what you're smoking, knowing the type of strain that you're consuming, whether you're smoking it or not. And let me just put it out there, smoking is not the healthiest way to consume the plant, okay? With that being said, I'm in the process of transitioning from smoking blunts. I quit cigarettes. Now it is my goal to quit smoking, period. To not take in that into my lungs, right? Like anything that you are burning, that you are setting on fire, like the smoke from that fire is what you're breathing in. So that's why it's not so great to inhale that way. Now, rather than the blunt is the worst way. Like you're wrapping it in a tobacco leaf that is like soaked and processed with tons of chemicals, right? Not to mention the nicotine itself is poisonous, but then it's soaked in many chemicals, right? Even if you buy the hemp wraps, it's a little bit better, right? Because you're not taking in the nicotine and the chemicals that's on it. A lot of the hemp wraps are not chemically treated, but you're still burning something, right? It is tar. Once it burns, it's releasing like that tar, that carbon, and you're taking it in. And that is not good. And then not to mention like you're burning off the oil too of the plant and the plant matter. And you're taking that into your lungs, so that's not good. Hemp, a little bit better, but still not good. And then in addition, for me personally, I tried the hemp, different types of hemp wraps, and it always gets like stuck to my lip. I don't know, maybe it's because it's not treated. Which is a good thing, but I don't like the paper getting stuck to my lip. So I'm gonna just not smoke any type of like roll up anything. And then the next thing would be vapes, but you gotta make sure that like it's a good vape, because a lot of vapes you're like breathing in the metal, right? Like you're breathing in metal. It's not just like you're vaping tobacco or THC. Vaping tobacco is still just as bad. So for this, we're not talking about tobacco. We're just talking about weed. Talking about cannabis, THC, CBD. Vaping is better than like smoking a blunt, but it's still bad. The next thing would be like hookah pipes, water pipes, like bongs, where the smoke goes through the water filters it out, but you're still taking in some smoke. So that's even better than vaping and like smoking blunts or even rolling J's. But you're still taking in some sort of smoke. So if you have to like burn it to consume it, if that's what you're gonna do, the best thing is to get a water pipe or a bong, so that it's filtering through the water. Other than that, you can take the tinctures, and that's the best way to get the whole plant, right? To get it to inhale the whole plant, right? The best way would be through the bone. Next is edibles. So like sublingual, or like you can drip some in your coffee or something like that. If it's like an oil, right? An oil-based tincture, right? Like Rizzo, like Rick Simpson oil. Then you can put it in your food or something like that, or just straight on your tongue and get the benefits that way. Or if it is alcohol based, right? You want to put it in something, you want to add some sort of fat to it so that it can transfer through your system. You need those lipids because it carries on the lipids and gets to your bloodstream that way. So if you could Take that and you can put it in your food, your drinks, whichever way, and you can get it that way. And now I have heard of people like dermal, like people putting it on that skin and it getting into their bloodstream that way. I don't know if you can get high that way or not, but definitely, like if you have arthritis or something like that, like joint pain, muscle pain, it helps for that. And now, it is important that you know which strand you are using, right? Because even when you make edibles and stuff, when you make your extracts to make the edibles, now unless you are like filtering, and you can filter it all the way down, right, to filter the cytoplasma and everything out of it, where you just have like this straight golden colored THC or CBD oil, right? That's cool. It has its uses, but the real benefit of the plant comes from the synergy of the plant. So keeping all of the cytoplasma, all of the terpenes, flavonoids, CBD, THC, everything that grows with the plant, keeping all of that together in the oil is the best. So decarb it, let it soak in the oil to diffuse into the oil, heat it up, just separate the physical plant matter from it. It's like strain it once. Keep all of that in there. Okay? That's where you'll get the most benefit, because it's not just the cannabinoids or cannabinoids, however you want to pronounce it, tomato, that helps you. It's the terpenes and the flavonoids too that have beneficial effects, that has healing properties in those, right? So it's kind of like for the same reason when you cook your vegetables, you don't want to cook it down too far because you don't want to burn everything off that's in it, that's like helping you out, that's benefiting you. Same thing with cannabis. You don't want to filter out everything, right? So that you still benefit from the plant. And that's why you have to know what's in it, because the cannabinoids are important. Certain cannabinoids are better as anti-anxiety treatment. Certain ones are better to help you focus, to increase memory, to improve or increase creativity, right? To get your brain flowing and focused on a particular thing. There are particular strands that are great for you for the purposes of reducing cancer, right? And it depends on the terpenes that's in it. It also, effectiveness of it varies based on the THC to CBD ratio, because those two are cannabinoids that work together with each other. The THC causes one effect in the plant, and the CBD is its counter. The THC causes psychoactive effects in your body, and the CBD blocks that. It literally gets into your nervous system and will block the cannabinoids from THC, which is why, especially when you are eating infused meals, you can take take THC infused meals, and you get high as hell, be feeling great, and then you can take some CBD if you get too high to like bring you down and balance you out. Same thing if you have hyperprometheus, you smoke weed, you have a reaction to it, adverse reaction to it, where you feel like throwing up and you get extremely sick. If you take CBD, it'll calm you down. It'll calm your body and your nervous system down faster and much more effective than even sitting in a warm bath. It's important to know what is in your cannabis. If you are a grower, it is important to get your cannabis tested, right? So that you can be more effective for your clients. All right, this has been another episode of The Becomings. If this were of value to you, Hit the like button, hit the share button, leave a comment. Thank you. Peace.